There we go. Hello, everyone. How's it going tonight? Whew. So let's see if we can get this done now. Hey, Gravy! Thank you so much for the resub, Gravy. Subbed for a whole year, jeez. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing tonight? How have you been doing? Definitely has been a while. I'll do one more frame. Now that should be good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 frames I need to draw. Okay. Yep. Whew. Bit of a relaxing art stream today. Art streams are never too energized. I'm trying to think of the right word to say there. Yeah, that should be good. Whew. Head needs to be taller. Phew. It's just funny seeing having his body a little scrunched up like that. It looks like he got squished. Boop, boop, boop. Don't stopping me now, music. It just looks silly to me. Don't know why that looks so silly. I don't wanna see you. Okay, so this is the frame I do need to work on the most. Because this frame is going to stop on for a bit. My eye is itching. Got quite the itchy eye. It's like hair right in front of my eye. It's getting on my nerves. Bow, 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 bow. That's the wrong side of the hand I'm looking at. I was looking at my hand for reference and I was drawing the wrong side of it. Need to just set some of the things here. Specifically the hand. Now the question is, should I do the same with the body? But yeah, I think that looks good. That should be fine. Ba da ba 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 ba. It'll be a sudden change of a frame, but it should still be fine. Yeah, I think that looks fine. No, that's too much of a smile. Yeah, I'm gonna go without the mouth, actually. Make it look better without it. Okay. A little higher. There we go. Wide shoe. It'll look better in motion. But right now, just wide shoe. I feel like I've been making his shoes too big. I may go back and change the size of them. Let me make sure they're not too big. No, I think they're reasonably sized. I think it's fine. I think I just question it because it looks weird here. But since this is an in-between frame anyway. I missed the E in this one. Why did I miss the E in this one? Dang it. There we go. Muzzle needs to be up higher. Oh, wait, hold on. I actually gotta skip this song. It's funny because I was thinking right before stream, I was like, I should probably remove that song. I was like, nah, it'll be fine. What are the chances it'll actually play the song? Lo and behold. to make that arm smaller. That is way too big. Especially compared to the other arm. Hey there, birthday dinner. Earth go fall. The Worth goes fall. Wolf goes fall, yeah. I think I'm gonna stretch his body out a tiny bit, actually.
Hey kids, wanna see a dead body?
There will be one, maybe. Nah, he won't die. Cartoon logic and all. Okay, I think that should look good. So now it's just a matter of getting it all drawn. Hold on. How thick's the line art for you? Okay, that's the right thickness. Oh yeah, I should probably go ahead and open my editing software so I don't have to wait for that to open later when I'm doing this. Because it'll take a minute to open. How you doing this fine night birthday dinner? Oh, come on, draw. It's like, don't fight with me, please. I just want to draw. It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight. Long as a voice inside tells me to run and fight. It doesn't matter who is wrong and who is right. This is one of the songs I always have to sing. Whoops. Can't see chat. Now I see chat. Now it's over. Okay. Why are none of my inputs are registering really well? It's kind of bugging me. I will never give up the fight, long as the voice inside tells me to run and fight. Kind of screwed that up a tiny bit. Tried to freestyle it a bit, didn't work out that well. Phew. Okay. I'm not needing this to be perfect right now anyway. This is one of the in-between frames that's going to be on the screen for like 2 seconds, so... Or not even 2 seconds, like... Maybe an eighth of a second. Do-do-do. Bam, 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 bam. I actually always find in between frames really funny. Like, I've seen, like, in between frames for, like, Scooby-Doo and stuff, and it's always hilarious. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was checking something. He looks dapper. He's already looking quite dapper. I'm loving it. Do 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 do. Actually, I screwed that up. Usually like to have the middle be on be the one most outside. On the sides of the hairs. Whew. Yeah, I think we'll get it done tonight. I hope we can get it done tonight. Whew. As for the outro, I'm actually going to reuse the animations. I was thinking hard about it from how I wanted the outro to be. But the outro is going to be very similar to the intro. I decided I'm just going to reuse the animations. Probably mirror this one so he's facing the other way for the outro, but... Nothing too crazy, you know? Actually, I meant to... I need to go on my YouTube page and grab a picture of one of my videos here in a second to help me with something. do 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 do. I just love how squished he looks here. It looks funny to me. It's like a silly cute and I love it. Say, where's my music? Do 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 do. I want to update this music list a bit that I have, but at the same time I don't know what to update it with. It's pretty up to date with what songs I would like to have on it. At least songs that I can use on Twitch. Do 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 do. Whew. Glad my face cam's working this time. I found a better spot to place it while I'm on streaming from my computer, so that'll catch my face better. Okay, so we just got this hand left. Not the best hand I've ever drawn. Like I said, I'll be fine. It's fine. It does look silly though. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Muzzle. I need to do muzzle. Phew. That should be fine. I may shrink this hand down a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do that actually. Tis a big hand. Let's just do the hand for a bit, not touch the bracelet yet. Yeah, I think that looks better. Whoops, wrong layer. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. No. Collar first. Collar first. We have our first collar. He's a shy one. Our first collar is very shy. Start from the shoulder, go down. Let's try starting up here and going down. Yeah, I think that looks good. That looks pretty fun to me, if I say so myself. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Ba da ba 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 ba. Ooh. Still think the hand's too big, actually. Try and follow the line a little closer. Yeah, it should be fine. The only other thing I want to do is not screw up the bracelet for one, but move his hand back a bit so that his arm's not stupidly long. And it's kind of thick, so I need it to be thinner. If I could draw it thinner. Yeah, I think that looks good. That should be fine. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that should be fine. Now for my favorite frame. Whew. Darn it. Hey there, Robodak. Hope I said that right. Sonic Final Fantasy VII, interesting name. Thanks. Username I've kind of had for ages, and it's kind of just grown attached to it. Proceed for Kingdom Hearts? I love Kingdom Hearts. I want to go back to streaming. I was streaming all the games in a row. Stopped about halfway through 358 over 2 days. Of course, it wasn't that long ago either. It was last month I was streaming it, so. Ouch, the missions in that game? Yeah. I do like that game though, but the missions can definitely get rather tough. I honestly really like it for the multiplayer. I thought it had really good multiplayer. Oh, the story is wonderful for that game. It's one thing I've always applauded Kingdom Hearts for is, yeah, the story, you kind of have to accept a lot of things. But I think where the story is the strongest is the characters. You really care for all the characters in Kingdom Hearts. Like Axel, Roxas, Xion, you want to see them succeed. You want to see them get back together. It's wonderful. Man, I really want to play Kingdom Hearts again now. I might put that back on my schedule once I finish Coliseum. Yeah, I finished Kingdom Hearts 3. I played it back when it came out, and I have played the DLC too. Yeah, the story in 3 wasn't the best. I liked a lot about the game, but the story was definitely the weakest part of that. I thought the DLC fixed a lot of it, though. That game ended a bit too happily, to be honest. My problem wasn't that it was a happy ending, but it was an abrupt ending. Like, for the entire game, no story was happening, and then once you got to the end of the game, it was just, okay, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. Like, I couldn't take in anything that happened. It was just like, I was waiting to see something, I saw it, and then it was over in the blink of an eye. I couldn't get emotionally attached to any of it. Yeah. That's kind of how how a friend of mine saw it too. Because he liked Kingdom Hearts early in the series. But he said like his favorite part was a lot of the mystery of what would happen and who are some of these characters and stuff like that. But once like there was less mystery in the series, he kind of fell out of it. Future of the series has got you pumped though. Yeah, I'm excited to see where they take it next. Because I've also played through Melody of Memories, so I know how that story goes too. So I'm excited how they'll do the next Kingdom Hearts game. If it'll be a Kingdom Hearts 4 or if it'll be another spin-off title that'll... Whatever they do next, I'm excited to see. I think I can do the collar now. I think the collar's fun to do. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, now the whole series is on PC. I want to get the whole series on PC, but I also have the entire series on PS4, so... That's the reason I would want it on PC is mods, mostly. You're about to buy a next-gen console just for Kingdom Hearts? Yeah. I like that they're making the series a lot more accessible for everybody now. Because I know that was the biggest complaint was going from PS2 to Game Boy Advance to back to PS2 to Nintendo DS to PSP to 3DS to mobile phone. Like, it definitely made it hard to keep up with the series having it on, like, 7 different systems. Yeah, I'm a little upset they're leaving the Switch out. like, I can kind of understand them not wanting to do the effort to port Kingdom Hearts 3 to it. But you can't tell me the Switch can't run PS2 quality games. You can't tell me that the rest of the collection won't fit on the Switch. I think it's just laziness on their part. They don't want to try and cram it into a tiny little cartridge, or pay Nintendo for a bigger cartridge space. Yeah, the collection would be perfect. I would love to have Kingdom Hearts on the go. I've played through the Kingdom Hearts games multiple times, so I would gladly play through them again just to play them on the go. If they can run The Witcher 3 on it, then they can run Kingdom Hearts 3. That's what I was thinking too. Like, Toys for Bob and Vicarious Visions, they got the Crash Bandicoot remake and the Spyro remake to run on Switch. Like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 probably wouldn't look as pretty on Switch, but you could get it to run on Switch. It would just take a bit of elbow grease to get it to run right. Plus, I'd still say there are probably a good number of Kingdom Hearts fans with Nintendo consoles because they've been on Nintendo consoles before. Not main series, but the series on Nintendo consoles aren't really anything to sneeze at either. I still really liked Dream Drop Distance. Dream Drop Distance I thought was pretty good. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Ray Bodak. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm kind of bad with names. Yeah, it looks good. A little awkward, but it looks good. Whew. Thanks. Yeah, I'm playing through Pokemon Colosseum right now. I think after I finish Colosseum, I'll go back to Kingdom Hearts. I'm trying to do more variety. I kind of stuck with one game for a while until I finished it. So I think once I finish Colosseum, I'll add Kingdom Hearts back to the roster of games I'll be playing throughout the week. Because I want to get back into it, because I'm excited once I beat 358 over 2 days, I'll go play Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm excited for that. Pokemon Colosseum, it was a Pokemon RPG they had on the GameCube. With an interesting gimmick, you don't have wild Pokemon encounters. What it is you'll fight villains that have corrupted Pokemon, and you have a special device that can capture their corrupted Pokemon, and you have to try and convert them back to being good. There we go. This is going to be awkward to draw. Favorite Pokemon game is probably Pokemon Rangers. I've heard a lot of good thing about Rangers, and I've been wanting to play them. I kind of missed out on a lot of DS Pokemon games. Mostly because I didn't have a lot of money at the time. So the only Pokemon games I could really get into were the main series Pokemon games. That and Mystery Dungeon. I love the Mystery Dungeon series as well. I think I have Rangers. I think my wife may have had them. I need to check my game shelf to see if they're up there. Phew. Mystery Dungeon's good. Story music, but the gameplay isn't for you. Yeah. I personally like the gameplay of it. I kind of like the Mystery Dungeon style of it. But the story is, the story and music is definitely where it shines. I was actually very upset the Mystery Dungeon anime only really had 3 episodes, and they were mostly for promotional reasons rather than being a main series thing. Because they had 3 episodes that was the start of the first game, the start of the Explorers game, and then the end of the Explorers game, which I thought was weird. It's like, here's a promotion, we're going to have an episode that's about the ending of the game. Go nuts. But yeah, I think... I don't want to say the same about Super Mystery Dungeon, but about every Mystery Dungeon had a really good story that I liked. There were some things I liked about Super Mystery Dungeon, but story-wise I thought it was a little meh. I wonder what happened to that Kingdom Hearts Disney Plus series idea. Were they talking about bringing that back? Because I know there was one guy, he pitched a Kingdom Hearts series back when Kingdom Hearts 1 came out. He went public about it fairly recently. It was like 5 years ago, I think he went public about it to try and spark interest to bring it back. But that didn't work. I know a lot of people have been pushing Disney to try and revive it again. Because I'd love to see a Kingdom Hearts animated series. We have a manga now. Why can't we have an animated series? Especially since, oh, this may look weird on him. Lost my train of thought. Oh, since Kingdom Hearts kind of, or Disney seems to be treating Kingdom Hearts a lot better now. Like, I'm honestly been surprised with how much merch Kingdom Hearts has been getting recently. I feel like it's had more merch now than in the entirety of its series. You heard they want to make a series for Disney Plus by Square using the Unreal 4 engine. Ooh. Yeah, even that would be nice. Like, just a series in general for Kingdom Hearts. I'd love to see something like that. I'm just thinking about the manga now. I kind of fell out of the manga after the Chain of Memories volumes. Mostly because around that time I think they went on a long hiatus before the series actually continued in manga form. If they do a good job, yeah. That's definitely the big thing. Like, I know the one guy that was trying to pitch a series, he was gonna do 2D animation with it, where Sora, Riku, and Kairi were gonna be drawn in an anime style, but every Disney character would look like they did from their original movie, and even use official backgrounds from those movies in the series, and just have like a retelling of the games, kind of like what the manga does. Okay, I need my... Where'd my music go? Bring my music back, please. Okay, and I need... There it is. Need my colors. Can't color without my colors. What does AMA mean? Oh, it just means ask me anything. It's basically just like any questions are open. I don't mind. I'm usually paying attention to chat pretty well, so I'm open to any conversation. That is a very low tolerance. Let me up that up a bit. Yeah, as long as there's nothing like too uncomfortable, like any questions on the table. What operative system am I running? Like for streaming or like my art program. Stream-wise, I'm using OBS Stream Elements. I used Streamlabs before, but then I got recommended Stream Elements and it's a lot better. My PC, I'm running a Windows 10. I had to think about what number we're on. My computer's fairly new, but it's not the best computer on the market either. Kind of want to build my own PC. What are my specs? Trying to think off the top of my head. I have 8 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive. I forgot what graphics card I have. Hold on, I can just pull them up real quick. Hopefully this tells me. It was like, I got it a couple years ago. It was like, the lowest gaming PC you could get on Amazon, but still being a half-decent PC as well. No, I don't know my GPU. Not off the top of my head, anyways. It's higher than 1050, I know that. Oh, now it's not responding. It's like it opened up to tell me, and now it's not responding before it even loaded the 1060. I want to say 1080? I'm trying to figure out if it was in the 20s or not, but I don't think it's in the 20s. Let's see. I have a Ryzen 3 1200 quad processor. Trying to find my graphics card. Oh, you're building a new PC very soon? You're running 1063 gigabytes yourself. Yeah, I've already looked into like the parts I want to get to build a better PC. It's just a matter of saving up money to getting it. Oh, there's my printer. I don't care about my printer. Trying to think. I know I've got... Which parts do I want? The biggest thing I'm looking for right now, and I know it's going to take a while, is I want to get a 3070 graphics card. That's the first thing I'm aiming for, just because it's kind of hard to get. So once I get that, I can kind of get everything else easily. I'm looking at two sticks of here, I'll just pull up the parts I have, actually. Well, not that I have, but that I have saved. Yeah, so I'm looking to get a solid state drive. I want to look for at least 2 terabytes on a solid state drive. I'm looking at 32 gigs of RAM, DDR5 or DDR4, RTX 370, a AM4 TUF gaming motherboard, and Ryzen 5 5600. That's what I'm looking at it right now, anyways. That's what you're aiming for too. You recommend getting a M2 SSD for operative systems? I'll go ahead and save that real quick. I just feel like I burned through a terabyte really fast, and I want to get a solid state drive because that's far better than a normal hard drive. Of course, the problem is I still need to save up money for all of it too. Because the PC I'm looking at building is projected to be about $1,500. And I think that's before tax and everything too, so. Having a system installed in a fast CPU is the most important. I think I was looking at... What CPU was I looking at? And I was looking at an Intel processor. Games run well on a good HDD and a normal SSD. And my computer did run well, but it's kind of showing its age a bit. Which is kind of sad. I did not have it for long. I was meaning to upgrade it, but it was pre-built, and I kind of don't know what's compatible with it because it is pre-built, and I don't know much about the parts they used. Operative system should be installed on a fast M2 SSD instead of a normal one, since they are way faster. Yeah, I went to college for computer stuff, but it was mostly programming. I learned hardware, but not to like a crazy big extent. Hearing a lot of noise. Yeah, I studied programming because I want to be a game developer. I'm actually working on a few games on the side. What do I draw? So right now I'm working on animation for my YouTube channel. But I'll do like little animations for just stuff in my stream. I'll even stream sometimes stuff I'm working on for my games. I don't do art streams very often. I try to aim to have an art stream at least once a week. But it's stuff like that that I typically draw. I even drew the little the VTuber model I have here. I drew that and rigged it myself and everything. Thank you. Yeah, the VTuber thing's actually kind of recent for me. I started at the beginning of April. Mostly because, like, I had my character be a part of my streams, but I just used a normal old face cam, and I wanted him to be more a part of it. So I thought, hey, VTuber would probably be the best way to have him more involved with it. I've had this character for a long time, so kind of attached to him. Alright. That should be good. Oop, need to up the tolerance on that. I'm a variety streamer. I stream a bunch of different games. I mostly just stream whatever I'm into, but it's a lot of RPGs, action platformers, stuff like that. I stream a lot of Sonic games too. But like I've streamed Final Fantasy VII, I've streamed Pokemon, Kingdom Hearts, I've been streaming Mario Odyssey recently. Then you must have played Hollow Knight. I did a couple streams of Hollow Knight. I want to get back into it. I kind of got lost a bit. But I kind of want to restart my progress on that and try again. Because I was having a fun time with Hollow Knight. I like Metroidvanias like that. I think I was just too distracted at the time because I had a lot going on while I was streaming Hollow Knight. Just life-wise. You could try and help. I would appreciate it. I was actually having someone else helping me out a bit. But yeah, I don't mind getting a bit of help. Whew. I was trying to think what I streamed recently that wasn't a platformer or a RPG. So yeah, I did Among Us yesterday. That was my first and only stream of Among Us, though. I don't know. Oh, Phasmophobia. I stream Phasmophobia quite a bit. Not like a crazy amount, but it's one of the games I like to go back to every once in a while. They have been stuck for a while in the fungal waste. I got stuck in the jungle area. VR, I do non-VR, mostly because VR doesn't really work well with this. But I do have a VR headset, and I have played Phasmophobia in VR. Actually, it's another reason why I want to build a better PC, because my PC right now can't run Phasmophobia that well not in VR. So if I get a better PC, I could stream it in VR, and it would be a lot better. Yeah, like, it wasn't because, like, oh, I was just stuck wandering around. It was just kind of, I don't know. Trying to think what happened. Because I don't remember why I stopped exactly. I just remember that's where I stopped and I was kind of lost on where to go next. I think I was just playing a bunch of games at that time, so it didn't have my full focus. That may have been what happened. Because I was playing Spider-Man Miles Morales at that time, and Shantae the Seven Sirens. Are all my streams this late? Mostly. I actually got a new job recently, so schedule's gonna change up a bit. I'm trying to figure out a better schedule to stream and everything. But yeah, this right now is typically the time I stream. Let's see. Oh, shoot. I didn't do the tooth. There we go. Almost forgot the tooth. It's 2:30 a.m. here. Ah. Yeah, so that is late. Because right now it's 8:30 p.m. for me. I wanted to do early morning streams, but that requires I kind of need to get up early. I don't know. I need to figure out my schedule along with my work schedule. Find the best way to balance it. It's kind of a weird time for me right now, because I had a consistent schedule until last week. Last week was kind of when my schedule kind of went out the window. Okay. Eyes. I need eyes. Hold on. I need your eye, please. No, this is bitmap. I'm using a Fire Alpaca to draw. Mostly because I haven't found a vector art software that I'm comfortable with. I have been told to try GIMP, and I've been meaning to try GIMP. What are my political views on Big Chungus? He's in a mobile game now. That's pretty neat. I'll say I'm a huge sucker for memes, so stupid memes like that make me laugh. Whew. But yeah, this is bitmapped, so sadly if something gets pixelated and then I blow it up, Yeah, it looks terrible. That's because I am more of a traditional artist. I just do digital because it looks nicer on PC. But even like the way I draw, I prefer like a more traditional way of drawing. Pencil and paper are the way to go for me. Plus, I'm still learning a lot. Like, I know my art style's not the best. I could definitely... There's a lot I definitely need to work on. Do you draw a little bit? Do you draw traditionally or do you draw digitally? Digitally? Okay. What kind of software do you use to draw? Procreate. I'm gonna look that up real quick, actually. Because I don't think I've ever heard of that software before. Wait, I think I have. I think I wanted to try this software out, but I don't have an iPad. Yeah, I did. The software looks really good. But I don't have an iPad, so... It's rather unique. It looked really good. Like, I watched people use it. You love it? Yeah, I want to give it a try myself, but... Sadly, I don't have an iPad. I'm an Android user, so... I miss out on stuff like that. Oof. Then I don't have a tablet at all. I just have my phone. I don't know how I feel about drawing on my phone. Drawing on a tablet I'd be fine with, but drawing on my phone, that'd be another story. You haven't finished an artwork in months? I was like that for a while. Actually went a few years without drawing anything, really. Mostly for a personal issue that happened on the internet, but I've grown past that now, so I'm back to drawing. But I mostly just draw stuff for my channel and for my games and stuff. Probably add some shadows to that left arm. Just a little bit. You like drawing, but it's just so inconsistent. That's my problem too, because my art style wildly changes so much. Like, this is actually why I'm doing like a new intro and everything, is because my art style has kind of exceeded what it was now. So like a lot of my old stuff looks very primitive to what I draw now. Like, I actually wanted to open something up real quick. Like, here's a recent picture I did. I wanted to imitate, like, the Sonic Adventure art style, like Adventure 1, Adventure 2. And if I pull up an older picture... Yeah, if I can find an older picture. Oh, here's one. There we go. Look at that thick outline. You don't have an art style, you just try to do different ones all the time. I try to do that, but sadly kind of a lot of my art just looks the same. It's not from lack of trying, it's just... That's just how everything ends up when I do that. But I've been getting better, like using gradients to color my characters, working on shading a lot. Shading is something I'm trying to get used to again. It's been a while since I've done any shading like this. What are my thoughts on hands? I'm actually pretty decent at drawing hands. I know these kind of look like these are quite the ham hocks of hands here. My problem is feet and shoes. That's kind of where my... This is a bad example because it's in between frame. But like here's what I'm put more effort into to make sure everything's consistent. I'm also really bad at drawing humans. Humans are not my forte at all. I'm trying to think if I've drawn a human recently. Oh, this one's bad. Here's one I did. Yeah, not the best. But to be honest, that's also what I kind of find fun about art. Is like, yeah, you'll have bad ones like that, but the fun is kind of just experimenting and seeing what you end up with. That's kind of where I have the most fun with it. Tried drawing Sora 2 months ago. Didn't even finish the line art, but you're happy with what it is now? That's good. I've tried drawing Sora before. Traditionally, actually, I don't have it on my computer. It definitely is not the best. I was even using a reference in it, still didn't look that good. But I don't draw humans very much. Mostly because of that reason. I also haven't taken very many art classes either. I'm not very patient when it comes to learning stuff. You just like give it to me, I'll figure it out eventually. I didn't color the tooth again. I'm really bad about coloring the tooth. Yeah, do you have your art uploaded anywhere online? Kinda. I was just wondering because I like seeing what I like seeing other people's art. Got 3 posts on Instagram, you believe? One thing I've been having fun drawing is thumbnails for my videos. Like, yeah, here's one picture I drew this for Phasmophobia. Let's see. Oh, wow. I'm gonna give you a follow. Those are good. I like that. I like the glitched hands. I also like that Ori picture too. Those are pretty good. I like those. No problem. Oh, wait, shoot. Last frame, did I highlight? No, I didn't. I need to highlight the shoes real quick. Felt like I was forgetting something. Okay. Alright. So we'll do the metal next. You've been drawing digitally for about a year now? That's pretty cool. Trying to think how long I've drawn, because I actually started drawing back on Flipnote Hatena on the Nintendo DSi. I think that was back in 2009. And that's actually where this character came from. I actually made this character back in 2009. He's kind of got through a few design changes since then, though. Actually, that's also why the gray color scheme, because with Flipnote you could only use 3 colors, 2 at a time. Yeah, it's pretty old. But since I just used different shades of gray, since I was kind of allowed that with the color black on there, and that's just kind of stuck. But yeah, I drew on Flipnote for a while. And then once I got a PC, I started uploading stuff to DeviantArt. Got a drawing tablet. And I actually haven't updated my drawing tablet since. I've had the same drawing tablet since like 2011. Dang, I've had this thing for 10 years. Why did I have to go and say that? Made me realize how old this thing is. I mean, it works. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Whoops. Did not mean for my pen to be that thick. But yeah, like, trying to think of a few design changes I've done with him. One of the first things was his head was actually more furry, so it would have like more of these little spikes here. And his eyes were actually one eye, kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog's eyes. I separated them to make it easier. So it was just like stuff like that. And then for a bit I tried to get him away from being a Sonic OC. So that's why there's like a few little things like his nose being bigger and stuff like that. I have stopped caring about trying to not make him a Sonic OC, but I've kind of kept changes like that. He's got more 4 than normal Sonic characters. That's actually one of the other changes too, is when I reduced the fur, I actually reduced it a lot more, and then I went back to adding a little bit more to him. I don't know. I wanted my character to have a unique look compared to like a Sonic OC, but also not over the top either. Because I always liked how simple he looked. He didn't look... I don't want to use the term Mary Sue, but like that, basically. It's like I'm trying to find the right words for it. The only thing in my head is Mary Sue. Probably... No, I think... Shoot, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Shoot. Because the light's hitting that way. Probably just do it like this. It's probably the best I could do there. How often do I use references? For my character, I've kind of gotten used to just drawing him without a reference. As for other stuff, where like if I draw like a Sonic character or something, I'll basically always have a reference on the side. Just kind of for a quick glance or to make sure I match the color scheme, stuff like that. feel like trying to think. I don't think I have anything that still has a reference with it because I usually delete the reference before I save it. But like here. This is a redesign challenge I did for Twitter. If my browser will load and my music doesn't stop. I think I'm having my computer do like 7 things at once, so it's freaking out. It's like I'm loading new music, you're trying to open Twitter, you still got your art program and your stream running. It's like, what do you want from me? I usually gather multiple references, a few where like inspiring colors, a few poses, etc. I usually use kind of myself as a reference. Like, I don't know if that's... I don't know how to really put that in words right, but I basically just, like, if I'm drawing a hand, I'll actually look at my own hand and pose it where I want. I think it's another reason I have problems drawing human characters, because I don't use references that much. So, like, I'm usually good with characters that have noodle arms, basically. I'm trying to find the reference I used. There it is. Copy image. Use yourself for hands. And I really don't use references for faces that much. But I usually just like take a reference, shrink it down, and like maybe put it up against the character like this, so while I'm drawing I can just quickly reference. I know they're not the same, but this is like a redesign challenge where someone put up their OC and asked artists to basically try and make their own version of it. So you're really bad at faces. I'm not the best at faces either. I'm mostly used to these types of faces. This is what I draw a lot, so it's kind of what I'm used to. Oh, shoot. There. I was about to paint the whole face. But I mostly do it by character. For poses, usually what I do... I actually did this at the beginning of the stream, but I'll like... just quickly throw I'll just quickly throw together a bunch of circles like this. And then as I'm drawing, I'll sketch it out and just try to match the doodle here that I made, but also make sure portion size and everything is pretty good. Just stuff like that. Hurt! Wrong frame. Ba, 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 ba. You're not half bad with poses? My problem is line art. Like, I'm kind of bad with using different sizes of line arts. And one thing I'm especially bad at is like points that end like this. I like them to have a kind of like a more sharper look to it, like that. But I don't know the best way to go about that either. You're good at using different sizes? My problem is I work really fast, so I just kind of jumble everything up. I'm kind of a speedy drawer. Which is good in some cases and then really bad in other cases. I actually had when I did my art stream last week, I had one artist tell me about how I use... I forgot what the term for it is. It's called correction in this, but it basically forces me to draw slower rather than letting me draw really fast like that. But I do that because when it forces me to draw slower like that, my lines are a lot smoother and stuff like that. Okay, I think that's good. That should be fine. Okay. 3 more frames to color, and then we can get to animating. I have already been drawing for 2 hours, geez. I was wanting to try and get this done today. An actual animator said you got better line weight than them. My animations are kind of simple. Like, this entire animation is just 6 frames. It's like, it's all going to go by fast. It's mostly going to rely a lot on tweening. If I do complex animations, I usually rely on other software that I have. Yeah, my tablet has pen pressure, which I'm actually really bad at using, so I have it disabled. Like, if my lines are shaky when I'm drawing fast, they're very shaky when I have pressure on. Enable it now. Oh, I think I have to do that within the pen, actually. So, to go to the pen I'm using. Size by pressure. Yeah, I wasn't gonna... Okay, I feel like that's not enabled. Oh, I just didn't mess with the settings enough. Yeah. Like, it looks nice, but when I try and do, like... I just do a quick little face. I think I'd also like to get a better tablet. Like, this tablet's fine, I'm not in a rush to get a new tablet, but... I'd like to have one with a screen. Because I'm doing the whole where I'm drawing down on my desk, but I have to look at my computer screen to see where my cursor is. Is this a song I have where it's just the whole... Yeah. It's the entire soundtrack to Sonic at the Olympic Games on mobile phone. Which has a really good soundtrack, so I'm not complaining too much. You're tired? It is really late because you said it was 3 a.m. right now? Whew. Yeah. I honestly haven't been able to stay up really late in a long time. It's been a while since I tried to stay up late like that. I used to do it all the time. One more orangey color. Like a dark orange and a bright gold. There we go. Dang it. Keep messing with the thickness of my pen. Whew. Probably better off not doing that. True, but at the same time, I like being a night owl. I enjoyed it when I did it, so... Keep. I mean, I like the night. The night's very quiet. It's kind of a time for me where I could just kind of just take in the silence and do what I want to do for a little bit. That's actually why I actually like winter a lot. That's because I really like snow. Because like on a nice snow day, where it's just really quiet. I don't know. I'm a person who appreciates silence. You like every part of the day? Yeah, the things I like about each part of the day. Why are you not filling in? What are you doing? Problem is, you must have to sleep. That is true. That is the problem. I remember one day, I went to a friend's house after a college class, and we literally stayed up the entire night, and then I went straight to work after that, and I was dead. A little loopy, actually. Of course, actually, the reason I couldn't stay up late was I actually had... I don't have it anymore, but I used to have a job that had me wake up at 4:30 in the morning. So honestly, I couldn't really afford to stay up late. Okay, we got 2 more frames left. 4:30. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I left that job. I was there for 6 years. And it was taking a toll on me. I quit it last year. No. Got a better job now. It's in the middle of the day, so... You'd be dead if you had to do that. I used to enjoy it because my mindset at the time was like, oh, I gotta wake up super early, but I leave work at 2:30. I got the rest of the day to do whatever. And then my schedule started being wake up at 4:30, go to work till 2:30, go home, go to sleep, wake up at 7, stream for 3 hours, and then go back to sleep so that I'm not tired in the morning. That was my schedule for a while, and it was really kind of taking its toll on me. Food where? I ate after stream and on my lunch break. So that's where food was. Hey Neon Flare. Yeah, we're doing some doodling. I'm working on some animations. I'm actually redoing my intro animation for my YouTube videos. Yeah, Neon Flare here is a old friend of mine. He does art. He does art as well. Ooh, you're almost finished with the drawing yourself. Cool. Did I? Okay, I did color the tooth this time. I remembered the tooth. Diddle-diddle-doo, diddle-diddle-doo. Diddle-diddle-doo, diddle-diddle-doo. I will say I'm not as productive as I am right now. I'm just productive right now because I'm streaming it, so it'd be kind of boring if I was just sitting here just staring at this for 20 minutes. Streaming kind of gives me that little push to be like, you know what, I can't diddle around on Twitter, I can't go looking at different songs to listen to. Yeah, I'm a normal time. I'm usually just like, I'll draw a couple things, just look at it for a while, maybe go on back on Twitter or something. I'll be like, okay, Let's work for another 2 minutes before I mess around again for 15. I really want to get this done today, though. Because I wanted to get this done last week, but it's taken a lot longer to get together than I thought it would. Of course, for animating, I'm also taking extra steps for, like, shading and stuff. Mostly because I want my art style to match my VTuber model. That's kind of why I'm updating it. Because, actually I can show you one real quick, because if I change my screen, like here's one of the animations I did a couple years back, once it loads. Come on, load for me. Why won't you load? There we go. Dang, it's very laggy. What's going on right now? Yeah. What a face to come back to. But yeah, I'm trying to update all my stuff to kind of match the model. Whoops. I keep forgetting to change the thickness of my pen. Do 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 do. But another thing about it, I was just kind of taking it at your own pace. If it's easier, you could just call me Matthew. That's my name, so. Alrighty. But thank you for popping in, and thank you for hanging out. And again, thank you for the follow. It was really nice to meet you. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. You have a good night too. Sleepy Strawberry. I really love those emotes, by the way. I haven't brought it up yet, but I do love those emotes. Wow. Oop. That's self shading. For some reason my chat scrolled all the way back up to the top, so I had to scroll back down to the bottom. There we go. Whew. Almost done though. We just got one more frame after this, and then I could start animating. Okay. Okay. And I'll be right back. Actually, to go to the bathroom. So I will return shortly. Okay. I'm back now. Also, are we still live? Wait, we're no longer live. What happened? Are we back? The heck happened? Why did the stream crash? What happened? Well, we seem to be back on. I literally have no clue what happened there. So let's go back to drawing, shall we? It's like, of course, the moment I walk away is the moment the stream's like, oh, I'm just gonna crap myself, let's go. Yep, now I'm like, okay. Okay. Thank you, computer. I see where your values lie. Do. Oh, you're wondering why there's no audio? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just came back and I just saw that Stream Elements didn't have any have anything going out. It's like, well, I guess that's a thing. Like, I don't mind that happening. I can usually fix pretty easily. I just hate that it happened while I was away. So I come back and the stream's gone. I'm like, oh. Well, okay. It's very typical. I'm born and free in the wind, in the wind. Free to be me in the wind, in the wind. What would it feel like to be free to live? Hey there, Sad Sonic, how you doing? You came as I started singing. How you doing this fine night? Into the free, into the we, to the ever-knowing. I didn't even announce what I was going to sing, I just started. Whew. Why does a mobile game has so many good remixes from the Sonic series? I mean, it's a flippin' mobile game. Whew. We're so close. I really want to try and finish this tonight. I'm so flippin' close, man. Impressive. Now, how impressive? Stomp, stomp, stompity stomp. Somebody stomping. Thank you for the applause. Where'd music go? Let me put this together. Okay. Where'd the music go? Give me back my music. I'm actually going to change it to this song. Okay. So that's good. Oh, thank you, said Sonic. That really means a lot to me. Yeah, no, the layers can't be saved in this format. Shut your face. Just save the picture like you're supposed to. I'm not asking for the world here. Ba 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 na ba 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 na ba. Oh, there's one thing I need to draw actually. Forgot I need to draw that. Luckily it's something small, so it won't take long. I think me wife is home. Or maybe she doesn't get off till 10 tonight. I think she doesn't get off till 10. Okay. Oops, wrong layer. Wait, I somehow flipped all the layers. How did I manage that? I don't even know how I did that. Hey there, Booth. How are you doing tonight? All right. Doing good. Got your COVID shot today? Neat. Whew. I need to figure out how I'm going to get mine. Because I was scheduled to get mine next week. But with my new job, I need to reschedule. I got the first shot. I just need to get the second one. Oop, 2 orange. There we go. Alright. Let's center this better, and then save. Alrighty. We can get to animating now. Doodle-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. My face. The window's so tiny. Why are you so tiny? I feel like my computer's starting to struggle a bit here. Come on, computer. I believe in you. Okay. So is this... Yes, it is. Okay. Make sure I had the right thing. Doodle 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 doo 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 doo. Alright. So now we got that. So now we can start animating. Do 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 do. Whew. My computer's really struggling right now. It's so sad. It's like, please don't struggle. You're doing fine. I believe in you. Okay, I think it's too fast. We need to slow that up a tiny bit. Oh, there's my wife. Hello.
Hello.
You're fine.
We have check in the morning, so it was getting everything ready for that.
Ah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
It's like you keep looking up at me, and I'm just trying to read the chat.
Don't think I did a good job at that. I think that'll look fine, actually. It's awkward, but I think it'll be good. Yeah. Okay. Just add that as a safety measure, just in case. Okay, now one more. You got this, computer. You're almost done. Whew. Okay. Make the GIF. Make the GIF. Okay. So we got 7. Don't stack. Come on. Okay. That should be good. Save image. Please. Do 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 do. There we go. So that's done. I'm gonna go ahead and close Fire Alpaca. Maybe that'll help run things better. Come on, computer. I believe in you, computer. Come on. Whew. Okay. Come on, Peter. Okay. I'm pausing music because I kind of need the... Okay. Alright. So now I'm trying to animate it all together. Okay. I'll zoom in a tiny bit so it'll be more accurate. Yeah, that needs to be faster. Too slow. There we go. Jeez, I've made it 5 minutes long. Didn't mean to make it 5 minutes long. Wait, what? Why didn't it... Hold on. Did I not save it correctly? It didn't save it correctly. Why not? Okay, I got a plan B. Dang it, man. Come on now. Oh. All right. Come on. Work. Why aren't you working? There we go. That looks good. Okay. Wait, was that the GIF? I didn't mean to grab the GIF. Yeah. GIF isn't going to help me here. Okay, can we watch it smoothly, please? Dang it. Okay. Whew. Just one more thing, and it'll be done. Where is it? I think we did it. I think it's done. I'm just like making sure everything looks half decent. Neat, okay, cool. Oh, happy we got that done though. Sorry things kind of got a little slow at the end there. Whew, but we powered through. It was worth it. do. Okay. But I am going to stop there for the night. Let's see, who can we raid tonight? Who's on and who's doing what? Oh, Jamie's on. I've actually been wanting to raid Jamie. So we'll go raid Jamie herself. Whew. Okay. But I am gonna stop. Where's the audio coming from? I don't want to hear myself. Okay. Oh. Okay, we'll go raid Jamie herself. I don't have this week's schedule ready yet. So I need to figure that out. I will be on tomorrow night at 9 p.m. though, with more Super Mario Odyssey. As for the rest of the week, I have no clue what is going on right now. Whew. Yeah, we'll go raid Jamie. She's playing Jackbox right now. So that's exciting. Whew. Oh, and before I go, Raybadak. Thank you so much for the holiday, Raybadak. Ooh. Okay. Anyways. With that, I will say good night.